Hey Dreamcast, you want to say or do something funny? Or do you want to just be all sad all the time? I just want to be sad all the time. Alright, guys, what is happening? Today we have Elemental Gimmick gear. Now, the Dreamcast has very select titles when it comes to RPG games. This one is one of the lesser known, more overlooked RPGs. Is this one a gem? Is this one that you should rush out and play immediately? Well, we're about to find out about that. When it comes to RPGs and shmups, it is a genre where there's not a whole lot of them, but the ones that do exist shine. Maybe the shmups was a bad analogy because now uh, there's a lot of homebrew shmups. They're kind of easy to make when it comes to the homebrew scene and whatnot. The aftermarket people coming out with these awesome games. The Dreamcast is the undead console. You just can't kill it. It just keeps going because the fan base is amazing. It's just a hardcore fans. I think the Dreamcast is probably like the most hardcore, uh, you know, gaming community out there. I believe. But yeah, Elemental Gimmick gear. Let's look into this one. Elemental Gimmick gear. This one is a pleasant surprise. I liked it. I'm not really much into RPGs. It reminds me somewhat of playing Phantasy Star 2 on the Genesis, which is just a noteworthy RPG. It's just a, you know, I'm not big into RPGs, especially ones that kind of appeal towards the fourth gen era. This is kind of an interesting little hybrid of something that you would typically see in a Genesis game or something, but it I don't know, it has these really awesome cutscenes. On my upscaler, it really does make the cutscenes very vibrant and alive. There's a lot of nature and stuff, and it's just like it's got a cool story with this dude in this suit, and you can get out of the suit and get into the suit and battle in the suit. So it has a really awesome premise. It kind of reminds me of Phantasy Star Online with the cutscenes with the weird town or something with tentacles and stuff coming out. It reminds me of some of the cutscenes on that one. So yeah, the game is very beautiful looking, and in the cutscenes there was this little animation style where it looks like a cartoon characters, but then the like the suit was like CGI or computer graphics, and I thought that was a really good mixture of just media. I just think that the look and the style of this game is really awesome. and the levels themselves, like when I went into the main town and everything like that, when I left the lab or whatever, the stages kind of looked like, I don't know, like a what is it, like Richard Scarry, or kind of like a Where's Waldo type, not quite as corny, but kind of hearkened to some of that styling. So there's that. Elemental gimmick gear. I am leaning towards a solid 8. I'm gonna give it a 7.5. I'm not really much of an RPG person, okay, to be honest with you guys. But I felt like, if you really want to sit down and just give it a go, just to see what you can do, I think that there's a lot of potential here. I see it. It's just that I'm not necessarily the type of person to play these things, and that's okay. I just think that this deserves a little bit of credit, a little bit of recognition. I'll just go ahead and give it an 8. I think that it's probably good. My opinion doesn't matter much anyway, because what matters is your opinion, right? To you. So there's that. And when it comes to recommendations, yeah, if you're an RPG person and stuff, yeah, if you really want to just go in there and check it out and knock the tires around, I guess. So there's that. Elemental gimmick gear. Check it out if you're an RPG guy, or RPG person. Yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, and yeah, Dreamcast is awesome.
So basically,